Welcome back to YouTube How To. I am your guide, Andrea Jean. This is where I teach you to grow your audience and your income faster with the power of YouTube. Today, I'm going to teach you how to get 1% faster at growing your YouTube channel every single day. And my friend, this is going to be inspired by the one and only New York Times bestseller, James Clear. Now, to your surprise, the #1 reason that YouTube channels do not grow has nothing to do with equipment. It has nothing to do with how cool and fancy you are. It has nothing to do with the algorithm or fancy YouTube connections, but it has everything 100% to do with your 1% edge. This is a big reason that the women that I started with 2.5 years ago on this YouTube journey, that I surpassed what they have done. And it's because I focused every single day, whether it was an hour or an hour and a half or 30 minutes or heck, even 15 minutes while working in a full-time corporate job, raising 4 babies and taking care of a household, on growing my YouTube channel. My #1 goal was to understand how YouTube worked so that I could actually make some money and help a lot of people with my own innate gifts and talents and the things that I am passionate about. Success on YouTube is not about blowing up overnight. And when you see videos related to that, it's so that you click on those videos. But how many of those people who are making those types of videos have actually blown up their YouTube channel? And when I say blow up, actually make money with their YouTube efforts. It's very similar to those lose 20 pounds in 7 days and you can eat all the chocolate and steak and popcorn and whatever goodness that you want. It doesn't exist. Real growth, my friend, on YouTube and in your online business has to do with the 1%. Make sure that you stay until the end because I do have a free gift for you to help supplement your YouTube growth. There are 4 simple ingredients to help you grow your YouTube channel faster, and it happens with those 1% increments every single day. You will not be successful in online business or your YouTube channel if you take 2, 3, 4, 5 months and you put all your energy into it and you go max speed. You're gonna go to yourself and say to yourself, wow, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm burnt out on YouTube. It does not work. This is why YouTube, or really any online business, is called the long game, unless you have hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend on Facebook and Instagram ads, which I don't have that to spare, and I'm guessing you don't either. #1, to have that 1% edge, notice. Notice exactly how much time you have in the day to focus on growing your YouTube channel. Do you have 1 hour in the morning? Do you have an hour when your kids go to bed? Do you have an hour lunch break? Really get honest about your time slots. And you may say to yourself, Andrea, I don't have any time to do anything. I'm so busy from here to here and here to there. I totally get it. But if you want to have an uber successful business, it's going to be so important that you dedicate just a little bit of time every single day to improving YouTube. It's like any sport. If you want to be the best figure skater in the world, you can't kind of show up to figure skating practice. I don't know why I'm thinking about figure skating. I live in Wisconsin. It's cold. I don't want to be thinking about winter. But you need to show up every single day and just focus on one thing. Get 1% better at one thing. That could be improving your thumbnails. It could be improving your intro so that you have increased audience retention. It could be on making better titles, clickable titles that people want to click on. It could be in your call to action. What do you ask people to do at the end of your video? There are so many different ways to improve the growth of your YouTube channel, but it's important that you dedicate just a little bit of time every single day to move the needle forward. #2, to get 1% better every day and grow your YouTube channel faster and actually make money with what it is that you are doing. Set up your environment to support you in staying focused on your YouTube growth. Set up your environment. So for example, for me, that looks like every Monday and Tuesday, I focus solely on content creation, and I currently edit all of my own YouTube videos. Every Monday and Tuesday, without fail, those are the days that I dedicate to content creation. Put it in your calendar. Have a time that you are going to do the thing that you want to do in order to improve upon it. If you need to start cutting some things out of your life, then absolutely do it. If you are feeling overwhelmed with all the things in your life, really take a hard look and see what sort of things can I get rid of, put on hold, say sayonara, see you later. Maybe there are some relationships in your life that are just draining your energy, so that you can truly build the business of your dreams using the power of YouTube. Anyone can grow a successful YouTube channel. It's a matter of getting 1% better and staying focused on that goal long enough so that you can see the return on your investment. Number 3, repetition, 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 repetition. The reason that I can make YouTube videos basically in my sleep and have them perform relatively well depending upon the channel that I'm putting that video up on is because I have made over thousands. I've made over 1,000 videos. I don't know how many to be precise, but I have made a lot of videos across 4 YouTube channels. Only 2 channels do I currently upload on because, again, focus, my friend. The money and revenue that I make from Andrea Jean Cleaning, my largest channel at over 261,000 subscribers, I reinvest into this business right here. I don't recommend that you have 2 YouTube channels, but I talk about YouTube, I teach YouTube. So it's been very important to me to experiment with YouTube, how YouTube works, different niches, different spaces, different titling, different thumbnails, so that I can become the best teacher and help support you in your growth. But repetition, you gotta put the reps in if you wanna get good at something. I know making a YouTube video and just popping up here online can seem kind of easy, but the best YouTubers, my friend, are the best either entertainers or business people. Stop chasing all the shiny objects, because when you be chasing all the shiny objects, it's hard to put your reps in because your reps are over here, your reps are over there, you're here, there, everywhere. And it's really hard to hone in on improving a specific skill. Maybe for a month straight, you say, I'm gonna upload 8 videos, I'm gonna upload twice a week, and each thumbnail, I'm going to make an improvement or an adjustment. I'm gonna experiment for an entire month and see which ones get better clicks. Put your reps in and stop chasing all the shiny objects. If you want to grow your YouTube channel, that is where I want you to place your focus and your attention. I was recently listening to a podcast of someone very large, let's just say, and she was talking about the importance of how many times you should be on Instagram and how many Instagram reels you should create. But the thing she forgets to point out is that she has an entire team managing her business that has nothing to do with Instagram reels. Yes? And of course, this particular content creator is going to promote Instagram Reels because that is how she really made a breakthrough. She got through all the noise when it comes to social media because Reels are the greatest, hottest thing. And she thought, hey, let me hop on this and then teach people and talk about why everybody should be on Instagram Reels. But here's the thing, when people are on Instagram Reels, what are the chances that they're gonna actually click over and watch long form content of yours where you will actually make money? Most people watching Instagram Reels want to be solely entertained. They aren't necessarily customers, subscribers, or followers that would purchase products or services from you. And then that's where creators often get burned out because they're putting all of this effort into creating content. And yes, they're growing their Reels or their YouTube Shorts, but what they're finding is that a year into this, they haven't actually made much money. So not only put your reps in, but put the right type of reps in. Let's talk about number 4, bringing reward into the present moment, because YouTube is a long game. It can often seem like you are not making any progress. Some of my highest viewed videos, close to 1 million views across several of my YouTube channels, it took 8 months to a year to take off. I don't know about you, but if someone had told me, Andrea, it's gonna take you 8 months for that one video to actually make any traction, I'd be like, what? Are you kidding me? But my friend, the longer that you can wait and be patient and persistent and keep that focus and put those reps in, the bigger payout you will have. That's why YouTube is not a get rich quick scheme sort of thing. That is why people who use YouTube properly in a very strategic way get to see the biggest bang for their buck, the biggest rewards, because they use YouTube in the right way and they stick it out long enough to see the results. Think about you going to the gym, and I've been guilty of this. You go to the gym for a week and you're like, Why have I not lost 20 pounds? I should have lost 20 pounds by now. But you and I both know that it takes dedication day in and day out for the next year, 2 years, 3 years, the rest of your life to really see the results. But when you see those results are sticking. Those are sticky results. And that's what you want for your YouTube channel. Why? Because that's where you actually make money doing what you're doing. So how do we bring a reward into the present moment? Well, I love all things rewards, don't you? Yes, I do. I reward myself every day with a piece of chocolate and a coffee, and that is 100% true. I want you to create a chain for 7 days of the week. And every day, whether it's 15 minutes or an hour or 2 hours, whatever time that you have, you are gonna dedicate to doing one thing to improve your YouTube channel game. Yes, and the goal is not to break that chain. And when you see a bunch of X's Monday through Sunday and you have not broken that chain, you're like, dang girl, all right, I'm doing it, I'm making progress, this is amazing. Rather than having to wait for 8 months down the road for potential videos to take off. Create the chain and don't break it. Now, if you're wanting any behind the scenes of how I've grown my 6-figure business in about a year and a half, make sure that you follow along on Instagram at Andrea Jean Co. We talk about the book proposal writing process, podcast pitching, all the things that I do on the back end right here. Come over, say hello, give me a DM. I would love to hear from you. Now let's talk about your free gift and how I can best support you in growing your YouTube channel business faster, your audience, your income, all that good stuff. In the description box below, I have a sign up for you. Just go ahead and enter your name and your email address. I do not share that information with anybody, and I will send you your gift. It's gonna help you identify the one thing that you need to do each day, help keep you accountable, and create your very own power chain. And when you are kicking butt, you are gaining 10 subscribers a day, 100 subscribers today. Maybe you're getting new people onto your email list. I want to hear all about it because I want to celebrate your wins with you. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Lots of goodies in that description box below, and I will see you, my friend, in the next one.